I'm Will Anderson. Graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing at American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people and a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or willandersonagency.com.
Welcome back to the Horn here at South Campus. White Bear Lake, the Bears, with the surprise lead right now, 28-23. Eastridge 14-4 coming into this one. They are coming off of a loss, but on the other hand, they're 14-4 for a reason. They've got a really good squad, one of the best in the Suburban East Conference. Bears looking to get this upset here. First time these two teams met in Eastridge. It was a 10-point victory for the Raptors. Bears looking for at least a 10-point victory in their favor in the final 18 minutes here.
You know, if you're the Bears, you just got to keep up your pressure. Your defense has been stellar early this game. A lot of forced turnovers. Just great pressure, even if they're scoring. There's someone always contesting the shot. There's been really no easy shots, maybe one or two from Eastridge, but other than that, defense has been stellar, and that's why you're in this game.
Mizgin over to Kolb. Hawks down low to Mizgin, finds a wide open Kolb, goes up for him, he's under the basket, hits the bottom of the rim, and Matz comes up with the rebound and then throws it the other way. Koch driving in, will draw the whistle as he gets bumped.
You can tell early defensively what Eastridge is going to do. They are going to work this rest of this last 17 minutes to get those, to steal the ball pretty much.
Raptors, they've looked for fast-paced transitions throughout the whole game as the first free throw goes down for Carson Koch. He goes 2 from 2 for the line, lead within 3. It's been tight all the way through. Biggest lead, 5 points for each side. Almost a steal, able to get it back was Lockwood as Byrne tipped it. Bears able to find Kolb though, makes up for the mistake. He'll hit the 3. Big time play from Jeremy Kolb.
And I will say, though, that one tip pass is kind of scary because that's what led to the downfall in the JV game. There's a lot of those careless passes, and Eastridge just blew them out of the water.
Well, coming the other way, it was the other 11, the 11 in white. It's Koch hitting a 3, back to within 3, 31-28. Wyatt Hawks down low looking for the cutting Jack Mizgin. And timeout Eastridge as Mizgin was fighting for the jump ball, but not before Coach Josh Peltier is able to use his second timeout. Just over a minute gone here in half number 2. White Bear Lake coming out, looking for some kind of strong rhythm as somebody's breathing down our necks on the headsets.
And I know we always talk about the student section chanting for people to come in. This is the first time I could understand who they wanted. They wanted in our book, number 12 sophomore to come in. John Hirschling. I could understand it this time. He didn't get him in, but.
Holy moly, big time rejection. Hawks fully stuffed Charlie Byrne, and then spinning the other way gets it to go on the offensive glass. Defense to offense, White Hawks did it all. Now Kendall Bloom quickly the other way. He'll answer with a quick floater as that rolls in. Mizgin pushes up to Lockwood, mishandled the pass originally. Out of harm's way, but then his pass to Mizgin a little far, and it's a turnover. Matz. Now over to Blue. They find Byrne, who cuts down low. Kicks back out, match with the 3, heavily contested by Jeremy Kolb. And that puts him tied with White Bear Lake.
And one thing, difference between so far the first half and the second half, there's probably been 4 or 5 already not smart passes from White Bear. I don't know what they're doing, but they got to get out of that.
A little too fast for Kendall Bloom. Loses the ball out of control, out of bounds it goes. Janicki will inbound it over to Mizgin. The Bears down low to Jack Janicki, kicks out another open three from atop the point. Jeremy Kolb, that's too much space for him. And that's a second one from him that has gone down. And once again, when this game is tied, Jeremy Kolb with a big time three.
And definitely throughout the season, I'm pretty sure we don't have field goal percentages, but I'm pretty sure Kolb's numbers have to be going up.
Tice not able to hit, and Kolb more contested by Matz this time. Leaves the shot short. Going for the rebound was Tice, fouled from behind. Over the back call against Hawks. That'll be Hawks' first. Raptors over to Matz they go along the wing. They swing it. Koch on Kolb. White Bear Lake holding true on the defensive end. No driving lane so far. And that's a tough call on Alex Lockwood. Very tough call indeed.
That's got to be up there for him, right? Only a second?
It's number 2.
I think they've had a couple questionable calls. I mean, a couple. He has 2. I think his first call on him was a little questionable, too.
Yeah, that is a very soft call in my eyes as Blue hoists up a 3. And once again, we're tied at 36. We've hit the 14-minute mark here. Hawks, great find to Jack Mizgin. Easy layup for him.
I'll be completely honest. I thought Janicki was pulling up from half court in that shot, in that motion.
Great play from Janicki, and then Hawks finishing it off. That is a great hustle play there from Alex Lockwood. Knocking the ball out of bounds. Blue will inbound it. But Eastridge, main thing they love to do, they love to go quick. Tice, mid-range shot, that falls.
The Hawks just got to close out there a little bit faster.
Back in fourth we go. Kolb being followed by Matt. And that is either number 2 or number 3 on him. That is number 2 for Alex Matz. They've been soft.
And I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure both teams I feel like they have more fouls against them, but both teams are relatively clean with 13 minutes left. No one's in real foul trouble yet.
Great save from Kolb. Finds Janicki, who drives down low, draws the foul, gets Koch as he was reaching down. And Janicki, for the 3rd time tonight, will head to the line. First free throw in and out from Janicki.
And if I could give Janicki one thing to work on this offseason, or so in warm-ups and stuff, one thing he's been very inconsistent is that free throw line. I am surprised that he does not shoot at a higher clip from there.
Yeah, he's been usually 1 for 2 on most trips, as it's demonstrated there. He's just 3 for 9 at the at the free throw line thus far as Matz.
And going back to that game where he went on a scoring rampage, that was one of those nights where he probably would have had another 10, 15 points just off free throws.
Alex Lockwood forcing the turnover as Tice went up in the air. Couldn't find anybody to pass down to, and the ball out of bounds. Jack Janicki up the court to Mizgin. Mizgin all the way back over to Janicki, who draws a double team. Bears work out of it. Kolb will reset.
See if Kolb can get some open look threes with them trying to double team Janicki all of a sudden.
Cross court pass, Janicki to Kolb, and it converts. Big time three from Jeremy Kolb. That's number 3 for him.
That was exactly how I've played it up, folks. Right there.
And the lead back up to 4 for White Bear Lake as Blue out to Byrne. Kicks back out, taking the shot and missing is Wellman. Janicki cutting through traffic, going up and getting the layup to go. Shifty is Jack Janicki. And using another timeout is Eastridge. That's their third. They're going to be left with 2 to go, 11:28 to go here in the second half. 44-38, White Bear Lake continuing to pull ahead as they now have their biggest lead of the night. 6 points is the biggest either team has had.
And I think the Bears are definitely going to start talking about that double team. If they're going to bring a double team on Janicki every time, that they can just somehow circle Kolb out to the open 3. I think he has 4 or 5 threes already tonight. He's feeling it.
Janicki feeling it indeed. Hasn't had a whole lot of points tonight, but instead it's his vision making the difference. Great feeds. He found Hawks, ended up getting a great feed on over to Jack Mizgin. Then the cross-court pass, usually most players would never do a cross-court pass, usually frowned upon. That time sees a chance, great opening, leads to a big-time 3. And White Bear Lake getting ready to get action back underway, up by 6.
And again, if you are White Bear, though, you got to keep those passes quick and sharp. You don't want to have those slow, nonchalant passes up at top of the crease there. Crease. Hold up, I'm not doing hockey.
Yeah, hockey was yesterday.
Sorry, I was having a Gabe Bartlett moment there. Trying to bring another sport in here.
Bears won yesterday against Forest Lake 7-2. And now the Bears looking to get back-to-back wins in both their boys' winter sports. As Jack Janicki almost forced a turnover. Blue starting to get a little careless with the ball, having some troubles handling it. Raptors will have Koch and Mueller check back in. Byrne and Wellman will take a seat. We've hit the 11-minute mark. Matz rolling off the screen. Initially found a lane, decides against it, almost turns it over.
And he does.
And it is officially turnover. Started by Janicki, then finds Lockwood in the corner. Leaves it short.
Great
Offensive rebound. Goes to Jack Mizgin. 3 hoisted up from Kolb. Not able to fall. Janicki would have had yet another assist if it was able to. Blue. His shot wildly off the glass. Out to Janicki.
Well, this is White Bear's biggest lead of the night.
Wyatt Hawks takes a 3. He's able to hit it, that time not able to do so. Out of bounds it goes. Slippery hands for Eastridge as once again they lose the ball out of bounds. It's one thing for the Raptors that might cost them as the stretch continues to go on is how many turnovers they've been starting to lose. Be interesting to see how many they have. Definitely more than the fouls they have. They only have only 2 in this half.
There's always those couple of stats in basketball that if you win those, you have a high chance of winning the game, and winning that turnover battle is huge. And right now, I think White Bear is winning that turnover battle.
Kolb not able to hit the 3. Blue gets fouled, but yes, turnover is such a high part about basketball that you want to retain, especially if there's a big difference between the 2 teams, like there is right now between White Bear Lake and Eastridge.
Because a turnover doesn't just mean that you had good defense in that play, but that normally means it transitions into a good look, high percent chance on the other side for your team as well.
Blue knocks down the first free throw despite the thundering footwork of the White Bear Lake student section. Kendall Blue looking to stay perfect from the line. And he's not able to do so. Rebound to Jack Janicki at another one. If I had stats, I'd be almost curious as to see what it would take for him to get a triple-double tonight. He's had assists, he's had boards, he's obviously had points, and great post work from Wyatt Hawks over Tice. And the Bears continuing to roll as Blue stripped. It'll stay with Eastridge as it's off the knee of Wyatt Hawks. Blue thought he was fouled, hit on the wrist. Doesn't like the no call.
I will say, sorry, Zach, this is one of those nights where I'm not keeping track.
You are all good, my friend. As
I kind of got points. Janicki did have 12 points going into the half, but since then I have not been keeping track.
Going up and coming down with the basket, Charlie Tice drawing a foul on Jack Janicki. That's number 2 on him.
That's only Jack's second.
I don't think anybody thus far has reached 3 fouls for either team. White Bear Lake, though, that is their 6th team foul. Tice not able to convert on the and one, and another rebound, Jack Janicki. Definitely got to go to the Minnesota Basketball Hub following this game, or maybe a few hours after, see what his stat line would be as Kolb drives down low. Back out to Janicki, who finds Misgen. Back and forth, Misgen and Janicki share the ball before a great look. Janicki to Hawks. Hawks lost it initially, but comes down and gets it anyway. Big time play from Wyatt Hawks. The lead is 7 for White Bear Lake. Matz thought about the 3, working on Kolb. Instead, dishes it. Maybe a push off there, no call. As Mueller, quite a bit of elbow. Tice hoists up a 3. It's nothing but air. Now Janicki, one-on-one, the other way, driving, goes up and lays it in. Jack Janicki with a big time play, and the Raptors have called number 4. Raptors will be down to 1 timeout with 8:06 to go, and now this is really interesting.
And talk about a difference in timeouts compared to the last girls' games we called against Stillwater, where Stillwater, I think, used our first timeout with a couple minutes left. This game is completely different.
Yeah, I don't think, especially boys basketball, I don't think we've ever really witnessed a team get down to this mark, especially with so much time left, maybe as the game is going down and teams just back and forth sharing timeouts. But Eastridge, man, they're trying to stay alive, but now only 1 timeout left, 1 more chance to stop the clock and talk things over. Raptors really need to get going because they are almost getting to that white flag point at the rate they're going.
We're going to do a little bit of a test here. We're going to just give Janicki 5 rebounds and 5 assists. I'm pretty sure he has more than those right now, but we'll see what he gets from here on out to see if he can get a triple-double.
If he does get a triple-double, I have no clue what his career stats are in terms of triple doubles. It'll be interesting to find out if this would maybe be his first. I doubt it, but I have no clue.
I believe he got one earlier this year at home in one of our games.
It would not surprise me at all.
I think, if I remember correctly, I believe he had a 16, 11, and 10 game.
Holy moly, Jack Janicki working on blue.
And that always comes with a couple steals, which I know he has 4 of those tonight, if not more.
Going up and drawing the foul, and a crucial foul. Janicki has been whistled for number 3. He's the first player to get to the 3rd foul mark for either side. That's the 7th team foul. As Eastridge now officially in the bonus. Byrne at the line and cannot hit number 1. He'll have one more chance to make this an 8-point contest.
And I believe this is White Bears' largest lead of the game. What a bounce!
That is very lucky for Byrne. If it had gone any higher, that would have been considered out of bounds. Refs will let it go. 50-42, 7.5 to go here on the Pods Complete Car Care and Accessory scoreboard. As Setterlin, wow. Setterlin with an open lane got past Blue and instead misses the layup too strong. They find Blue in the corner. It's a clutch 3 for Eastridge. And just like that, the Raptors within 5.
And I am surprised that Janicki's got switched off Blue. Every time that Janicki has been matched up on Blue, he has been giving him a headache.
It'll be interesting to see now if a timeout might be called here for Coach Burke and White Bear Lake. He'll let the play go as we are under 7. Miskin getting ready to check back in. And there's another basket. It's Blue. The lead cut to within 3. No sign of a timeout yet from Coach Burke, but the lead is diminishing. Raptors foot on the gas.
And good job by Janicki here, just calm his team down a little bit.
Drawing a double team on Tice, as well as Koch. Potential travel, no whistle, and Burke finally to keep possession and say enough's enough, will use his second timeout. So we are down to White Bear Lake with 3 timeouts remainder of the way. And the Raptors just with a solo 1. It'll be interesting to see how this affects everything down the stretch. But a 3-point game, Raptors, after their last timeout, came out with a surge. They were down by 9, 6 unanswered. Have made it a 3-point game. We'll see if White Bear Lake is able to do the same. Jack Janicki also with 3 fouls. Another key piece to keep in mind. Not heavily in foul trouble, I would say, just yet. Something to be cautious of for him. Can't play as aggressive as he'd like to for now. It'll be Janicki to inbound it. He will throw it on in to Lockwood. Lockwood over to Miskin, rolling off the screen by Setterlin. Lockwood finds Hawks cutting down low, uses the body, the muscle, puts it in, and an and 1 for Wyatt Hawks. That'll be number 3 on Alex Matz, and 2 very key components for both Eastridge and White Bear Lake with 3 fouls now. Hawks drills the free throw. 53-47, White Bear Lake, 6-point advantage. Blue contested three over Janicki, looking for a foul as he goes down. Volks saving the possession for White Bear Lake, throws it off the knee of the East Ridge player.
I am kind of surprised the ref did not call a foul on Janicki in that corner three by Blue, but I think Blue kind of kicked out a little bit more than he should have, try to draw that foul, and I don't think the ref was having any of it.
Janicki once again drawing a double team. This time he'll get it quickly out of his hands. Down low they go to Wyatt Hawks. Bears kick it back out on top. From atop the key, Alex Lockwood. Now ball finds its way over to Janicki. Finds a cutting Wyatt Hawks. And that is questionable.
I don't know how that's a charge. Wasn't that clearly in the restricted area?
Yeah,
I don't even think that was close. I wish Andrew get replay.
That is a terrible call. I mean, I get why you called a charge, but at the same time,
he had to have been 2 steps into the restricted area at least there.
Oh yeah, both feet were in. I mean, that's no question. I mean, you can't plant there. That's the whole point of the restricted area. And big break for East Ridge and going the other way. Tice draws a foul.
And the lead gets smaller. It's like watching, I don't know if you watched the Timberwolves game last night, Zach, but that was a call that would have been called in the Timberwolves game.
Oh, it's a difference of quality of refereeing. High school refs compared to NBA as Tice misses the second. Hawks with the board.
Not in the Timberwolves game last night, I'll tell you that.
Mizgin down to Volks, looking to split the two defenders. Instead, it's coughed up. Tice racing the other way. Lockwood stops the fast break. Bears getting ready to sendle as Matz throws up a three, too strong. Offensive rebound out to Thice.
Oh, boy.
Another three from Koch, leaves it short, and the Bears escape that possession.
And the Bears got lucky on that possession. I don't know who those two players were. I think it was Jonte, and I don't know who the other player was, but they both chased the non-existent pass there to the corner. Understandable, because I know East Ridge has been going to that corner three quite a bit in this game, especially in the second half, but a little bit better communication is going to need to be had if they want to escape with the win here.
Well, Coach Burke has used his third timeout as the YMCA goes on here. A few kids doing it. Nobody else really doing it. Nerves kind of racked up here from both sides, especially East Ridge. You can see the nerves on their face, trying to avoid back-to-back losses. White Bear Lake, on the other hand, looking to get 3 straight. They're 4:33 away from doing so, but they have to hold off on their 5-point lead to East Ridge. Timeout has concluded. Both teams return. Mizgin to inbound. Janicki will be the man to start things for White Bear Lake.
What a pass.
Able to get it to Hawks. Mizgin. Now over to Lockwood, tripping, and that's going to be an illegal screen on Jonte Volks. Moving screen and a trip. Alex Matz may have been able to sell it, but nonetheless, that is foul number 4 on Jonte Volks, and that is crucial I forgot he was at 3+. So Jonte Volk's in foul trouble. He'll have to keep that in mind as game continues to wind down. Theis. Potential no-call travel.
Shoot. And that's Jack's, I think, 4th also now, right?
No.
Oh.
Janicki's the one, that Jack is the one with 3. If Mizgin picks up his second.
I just figured that Janicki got the foul there.
Matz hits on the first free throw. That's the 10th team foul, by the way, on White Bear Lake, so double bonus the rest of the way for the Raptors. That's going to be crucial. As an offensive rebound goes to Theis, it's going to be jump ball. It'll stay with Eastridge, but that cannot happen for White Bear Lake, as now they just have given up another possession, and this game could be within 1 or 2, depending on how this goes. Down low, it's Blue, and the Raptors have clawed their way back to within 2, 53-51, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. The Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories scoreboard is all but lit up now, as Blue almost steals it from Janicki. Are you kidding me? Wow.
This is literally stacking up like a Timberwolves game last night.
That is back-to-back horrific calls on whoever that referee is. If you're the league, you should tune into this broadcast and have a little word with him. That is horrendous for the game. You cannot call over and back on that. That is terrible.
And that is Janicki's 4th now. And this is about to be a tied game.
Yeah, Janicki has just been whistled for his 4th, and this, if I'm White Bear Lake, a couple sequences like this, and this game has totally flipped scripts. The leads, this game will not be tied, however.
And that is called a commentator's curse, and I used it right there.
Kendo Blue missing the first free throw. Kids up here screaming and yelling. Here come the student section. He misses both. Blue, who had been successful.
I'm going to take full credit for that because I said he was going to make those both.
Jack Miskett driving the other way, crucial.
And the Bears are up here in White Bear Lake.
Blue loses the ball. Janicki with the steal. Hawks up to Janicki. He's going to go for it and lay it in. 2 more points. Eastridge, they've only got 1 timeout, and I don't know if they're ready to use it.
And I think the whole gym was expecting his stuff there from Janicki, but good for him just to make that basket.
No slam-o-jamma coming for Jack Janicki.
I think that may be his 5th.
And that looks like Volks will exit the game. That'll be number 5 on Jonte Volks. His night has come to an end with 2:46 to go. Sad to see. He has been amazing on the defensive end all night.
And I don't think the message has got to the coaches yet. Okay, I was going to say, I thought the ref was waving Jonte back to the line, and I was like, how?
Alex Lockwood will come in to take his place. Volks heated on the sideline.
But credit to him, he had probably one of his best defensive games of the year. I think he drew two charges, had a bunch of steals, and just his work rate tonight was stellar.
We'll see if the Bears are able to finish this off. 1 man gone. Jack Janicki with 4 fouls. He's the next man to be concerned about. Alex Lockwood retrieves the inbound. Plays it over to Janicki, quickly draws a double team, finds Mizgin open down the court, kicks out along the wing. And Kolb not able to hit it, but Wyatt Hawks a huge rebound going up. Kolb, and he can't hit the layup. It was heavily contested. Blue going down, racing the other way. Now to Matt.
And good Janicki stayed on the ground. You do not want to take your 5th foul now because your team needs you.
Yeah, if you need to play soft, that's what Janicki's going to want to do. But if I'm the Raptors, I am going at him. Kolb. Over to Lockwood atop the key. Look to get the ball to Janicki. Instead finds Hawks, who will eventually get it to Janicki, and they're going to intentionally foul him. Very interesting decision here as we are down to 1:53 to go. It's going to be Charlie Tice picking up his 2nd. That's the team 4th.
I wonder
on Eastridge, and I wonder
did they just do that to get a couple fresh bodies in?
Maybe that, or all. I mean, it's probably that, and also a combination of they have so many fouls to give. Why not? And they're intentionally fouling there. Janicki mad the whistles aren't coming sooner, as he's just getting arms wrapped around him as it's Wellman again.
And Burke is telling him just to calm down because if they're just going to let him dribble around and foul him, we're just taking the time off.
Janicki on over to Kolb.
And Janicki is not happy out there at all. It's like hack a Janicki out there.
That is the 6th team foul on Eastridge. They've now gotten there. White Bear Lake now in the bonus, and I wonder if the Raptors want to make them earn it from the line.
I think it's a little early to start that game. Maybe? That's a little.
Well, Kolb is going to head to the line for a 1-and-1.
And I will say, I think that is a better option than maybe setting Janicki. Janicki has not had his greatest night from the line tonight.
I think this is honestly not that bad of a strategy. First free throw goes down for Kolb. Big time free throw. I think with 1:35 Eastridge, they only have 1 timeout. They just want to preserve as much time as they can. Jeremy Kolb.
Ice, baby.
Crucial free throws from him. And Eastridge, that'll hurt.
Janicki's mom is going crazy over here on the sidelines.
It's been an emotional game for the fans here. Both sides, you've seen a lot of the nervousness across Raptor fans' face. White Bear Lake, then it's been rowdy. Student section, as always, they've been into it. You got kids next to us. They've been having the time of their lives. Feels like a Friday night showdown. It's Thursday night.
This feels like a close White Bear Lake game like we've had all season.
Right down to the finish line. .95 seconds to go.
Now if you're Janicki and you're on blue over there, it's been a great battle between those two so far, but you just need to remember, keep your arms close to you. Don't let them get one of those reach-in fouls or anything like that.
Blue being guarded by Hawks, trying to go quick, goes down the lane, can't get the shot to go, rebound Hawks. And they will follow Kolb. They tried to follow Lockwood, couldn't do so. Lockwood gives it up.
And what a smart play by him.
And Jeremy Lockwood, who is fresh off of going 2 for 2 last time around.
Did you just say Jeremy Lockwood? I think you mean Jeremy Kolb.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I'm tired.
College, man.
Kolb 3 for 3 now. Under 2 minutes. Well, he's turning into the guy the Raptors are not going to want to follow as the lead is back up to 7. but this time he can't hit his fourth. 7-point lead, it stays. 1:10 to go. Blue pushing up the court. Hawks switching on him. Kick out to Matz. Matz with a look off the top of the backboard corner. Rebound to Janicki, and Koch will follow him.
I believe, if we're going off that Janicki had 5 rebounds, I'm pretty sure he had more, but that should be his 8th.
And that'll be number 4 on Carson Koch.
When he was a scoring machine in that first couple minutes.
Janicki, that one right away looked short. He did leave it short off the 1-and-1. But after this, going forward, both teams in the double bonus the rest of the way. 50 seconds to go. Blue pulling up, downtown contested. No good. Hawks rebound. And he'll be followed by Tice. Wyatt Hawks heading to the line for 2 free throws. Hawks not able to hit the first free throw. Still a 7-point lead for White Bear Lake, 60-53, 43.8 left on the clock. Hawks drills the second. 8-point lead. Blue once again. Up the court he goes. Time running out on the Raptors. 1 timeout left. Quick 3 hoisted up way off the mark. Parker Wellman not able to do it. And as the ball goes out of bounds, Alex Matz not able to trail it. And White Bear Lake will inbound. 31.5 seconds. Misgan inbounds to Lockwood. Finds Misgan. He'll just hang on and wait for Parker Wellman to follow him.
There's a double bonus now.
28.5 seconds to go. Eastridge. They need these free throws missed bad, and they need to go quick. First one rolls in.
That ties the largest lead for the Bears at 9.
Misgan. Too strong on the second. We stay at 9, but Raptors, they need points here. They need 3. Blue leaves it short. Janicki the rebound. Janicki.
And that's 9. I'm going to give him 10.
Is going to dribble it out, and the Bears of White Bear Lake have taken down the Eastridge Raptors as clock officially hits 0. Big time win for this team. Big time win for this community. The crowd, a standing ovation, and what a game. Final score here from South Campus, 62-53, 9-point victory. It took everything. Volks followed out. Janicki with 4 fouls with roughly 3 minutes to go. And he and the rest of his team hangs on for a very impressive victory. They will improve to 11-9 on the season. As for the Raptors, they will fall to 14-5. Big win for White Bear Lake, who won't be at home for another couple weeks. I believe their next game against Cretan Durham Hall, who also beat this Eastridge squad this week as well. That game on the 23rd, 7 p.m. We will not be there. SEC TV will be covering the local cable company. So go tune into them. They will have it for you, and then we will conclude not only the regular season basketball schedule here on the Horn, but also the winter White Bear Lake sports schedule as March 4th against Park, last game for us. I'm excited as the end is near. Just a couple more weeks to go. Josh, final thoughts here from this big-time victory for the Bears.
Well, I think White Bear almost had a perfect game tonight. Defensive was stellar all game. Their inside scoring was definitely there from Hawks and Janicki early. Kolb was draining threes like he was his brother out here tonight. But I think a couple things that they need to watch out for is early that three wasn't falling for them, but I do like the fact that they kept at it, and it did eventually start. But some of those sloppy turnovers started to give them a little bit of a scare at the start of that second half. I think they had four or five really bad turnovers there that kind of closed the gap or really didn't need to get closed down to. But I think if you clean up those turnovers, I think this is a team that's going to be scary, especially in sections, whoever they're going to play with. I don't think it's going to be one of those kind of teams that any team's going to want to play with how good their defense is.
Yeah, this team, they've got that underdog mentality, and tonight just proved it. What a great victory for White Bear Lake. Well, that'll conclude us here from South Campus. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to tune in next week. Starting next Tuesday, boys hockey against Champlain Park. We have a jam-packed week next week. We have 4 games for you. We've got Tuesday and then Thursday through Saturday coverage on the Horn from about everything except boys basketball. It's the only sport we don't have. But stay tuned nonetheless. Once again, we won't be here. Next boys basketball game on the 23rd against Cretan. Check local cable listing for SEC TV. But then for the season and home conclusion against Park, we will have that covered here on the Horn. Well, from the producer, Jay Cox, cameraman, whatever you want to call it, Andrew Kolb, brother of the legend Jeremy Kolb, Kohler and Josh Dorr, and myself, Zach Chapman. We all are saying so long. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful rest of your Thursday evening. We will see you next time here on the home of White Bear Nation.